Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the channel. Today, we are here to connect with the energy of guidance for your moment. We are here to support you to uncover your strength and purpose so you can grow and prosper. For this reading, we are going to have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Pick the pile that you feel most drawn to before we start our reading with pile number one. So, if you connected with pile number one, how can we support you uncovering what your strengths and purpose are and what steps you need to undertake so you can grow and prosper like a wise spiritual tree? So let's reveal the cards and find out how can we go around your energy. So we have the energy of the spirit guides, epiphany, third eye, white light, infinity, numbers, and angel. And the item that you chose, pretty much pile number one, for me, it does represent in this particular case the energy of an eye. And what we have in here, the third eye. So it feels like the first thing, everything goes around your third eye, your crown chakra, your vision, your heart, your soul, and what is important for your own mission. So majority of things, this pioneer would never connect with logic. They would first connect with the emotions, and after the emotions will be pretty much inserted in what makes logic, if it makes sense. And this is just due to that energy of numbers in here. We have an association of the higher realm and the physical realm, when what I see and what I feel needs to make sense in the same proportion, which means a lot of shamans are landing up in this pioneer, and some of them would never resonate with the reality of the world that we live in, where everything needs to be proven scientifically. I wouldn't say everything, but it's almost like for you to be trusted, you need to have a paper proving that you've done this and that. So for the real ones in here that actually feel in tune with the essence, with the truth, it will be a tiny bit difficult to accept the world where paper uh, pretty much proves what you know, and most of the times it's a lie. Okay, we have in here something really similar with certain CVs, where people write their CVs, they say everything they want, but in reality, can you really do what you have written? And that can only be seen when you are on action. And a lot of people, they end up actually misleading people, because in the end of the day, everyone can do a beautiful resume, a beautiful CV, but part of that is just in the paper. It's not something that you can deliver. And we have other people in here that actually they might not be able to deliver in paper, but they can deliver in person. And this is because you are true to your own nature, to guide and support others. So, starting with the energy of the spirit guides being the main energy that is important for you to know, because when you look at these cards in here, they are standing as a representation of the tree of life, and this energy of spirit guides is your root. It's your pretty much your root chakra. So, what we have in here is that what represents you truly are. It's interesting because I have to go first of all with the elements, indigenous cultures, ancestors or ancestral energies, different kind of cultures that probably we won't be able to have access to it, different civilizations, different energies, different realms, the sense of the spirit guides as it all accepting that there is another world in there, and when people speak about dimensions, there is something else a part of just putting the words out. There is actually physical energy, but pretty much seen as a virtual energy. I won't go deep in this because the chances are I might actually lose myself in there, because it's a reality that looks like it doesn't exist, but it still exists. So what we have in here as your main energy, what you need to plant for you to be able to grow, for you to be able to succeed, for you to be able to keep moving forward with your purpose, with your life, is your connection with your spirit guides, pile number one. There's no other way around it, okay? And when I say there's no other way around it, let's say we do this reading in here, and in a particular moment in your life, the cards have swapped and something else came in. At that particular moment, that might be the energy that will be important for you. But your main root is your faith, is your belief, is what goes deep down connected between you and the universe. And you can't separate yourself, because you yourself, actually, you see yourself a part of a whole. So in the end of the day, whatever we do, whatever you choose, it goes back to your beliefs. And you do believe in another world, a world where there are other beings that are able to heal you, support you, and embrace you as you embrace others, for you to be able to do your work. Really difficult in this pile in here to say that you're not in tune with the energy of the spiritual realm, because left, right, center, it's all about being supported and guided. You have the third eye. The third eye only comes to show that you're able to see. So you have a gift that allows you to foresee the future for certain people. And this gift might vary for certain people, okay? It's like different mechanisms and different ways of foreseeing something. The other side, you have the white light, you have the angel. And it's interesting because as I'm speaking, it's like there is lack of air, and this is because there is a lot of energy surrounding this pioneer. So what I would say to this pioneer, it might be extremely important for you to be out and about, be connected with the external world. I would dare to say, if you could bring something into your ritual every single day, find a way of getting fresh air into your face. And that means go out of your house, even if it's for 1 minute, and walk till the other side of the road and come back. Whatever it is, what I feel is the ideal would be do a walk every day near the park. If you can't do it every day, try to be near the garden. If you can't, it keeps going back to the same thing. Do what you can to be in communion with nature. That would be really good for you, especially for your throat chakra. Okay, so what I see in here, first of all, pile number one, you have a deep connection with spiritual realm, you have a deep connection with your guides, but it's important for you to actually go out and about. And if you already do this, traveling to sacred places as well, it's something that do wonders in your life. Another thing that might be extremely important for you, it could be astrology and connection of with the connection of meanings of numbers as well. It feels that is important for your career. So whatever you do, numbers will be really important. It doesn't mean that you have to be a master. There are some people that don't like math. I am one of these persons in here, but it doesn't mean that there's nothing in there for you. There is something related with numbers, and it feels like they always have a way of communicating with you in your own way, okay? Because we have in here number 13, number 31, they are reflecting each other pretty much. So we need to make sure that you pay attention to details, because this is important as well for your connection. So it's almost like you're able to foresee what is about to happen, let's say in 1 month time exactly. I wouldn't go so far as in like in a specific day right now for certain people, okay? Because this doesn't mean the message for everyone. There are certain people in here that can be so precise time wise, but the other people, it feels like it's not more so as about specific time, but it's more about in the due time. Let's say in 30 days something will happen, and you're able to describe what's going to happen. Other people, they might be able to pinpoint and say on the 7th of let's say on 7th of August, this and this and this happened. On 13th of August, this and this is going to happen. On the 28th of August, this and this is going to happen. So we have different ways of foreseeing the future. Some people are extremely precise, other people just need to be precise. And this is because they don't want to scare others, including yourself. Because when you're able to perceive things time wise in such a specific way, it can be a tiny bit, I hope the word daunting in here will make sense. It's like being able to foresee in the near future, even something that can happen with you in such a clear way. And this is something that I have the feeling that not everyone wants to go to it, because sometimes it's like, I don't want to foresee something bad to come, especially if you are talking about a family member or someone that is close to you. So what I would say, especially when it comes to like to be specific in near to death, for example, isn't it? So what I would say, for certain people, it feels like the ideal is to have an idea that we can save people without knowing exactly the specifics of the date, when, how it's going to happen. We will always know that something is happening, but for certain people, it just feels like it's more comfortable for you to know but not seeing it all. And that's okay. You should only take on board what makes you feel balanced and in tune with yourself. So as you define yourself, third eye is going to be a tiny bit closed. And the reason that I'm saying this is because I had the cards like this before, and after I decided to put it like this because I feel that it is a choice of not wanting to see it all. So you will have a gift. Whenever you want to go into specifics, you will be able to. Otherwise, majority of time, spiritual energy will always respect your choices. They will always deliver, but they will make sure that it is done in a way that is comfortable for you. And this is because this energy of spirit guides, white light, angel, number, third eye surrounding you, plus infinity and epiphany in the other side is almost like it's too much. It's too much. And when I say it's too much, it's, you have to remember the first thing that I said. It's like I was struggling to breathe. And this is because you have energies from everywhere, including different realms, places where you as a human being physically you wouldn't be able to reach, but spiritually would always feel at home. So looking at this tree of life, guidance for your moment, uncovering your strength and purpose so you can grow and prosper. If there's anything that you need to work, is your connection with your spirit guides, because you have ancient energy surrounding you. Your spirit guides have been with you through many lifetimes, and you need to feel their connection because they have a lot to share with you. As you do so, you will be able to become stronger, wiser, and it'll make it easier for you to prosper. So the more in tune with your spirit guides, with more energy you, the word in here is not even the more energy, the more you liaise, you speak, you share, you work with your spirit guides, the better it will be for everyone, including yourself. You evolve, everyone involved, and everyone will be happy. So if there's something else you want to know, is that your knowledge is an ancient one. This is why you are wise beyond your age. This is why you might be wise beyond your limitations. And this is because you are a healer that is supported by the whole universe. And this is something that is not available for everyone. Unfortunately or fortunately, in one way, we have to remember free will. So certain people are able to access the information, other people are not allowed to access the information, and other people don't want it at all. And that's okay. So considering this root energy of the spirit guides, what are the immediate steps that you need to take to begin to process your growth in your journey? The first step is acknowledge that the ideas that are coming in your path, they are divinely guided and well in tune, not just with your reality, but with the reality that the universe wants to create and co-create with you. This is the first thing. Your thoughts are pretty much a miracle from the universe. You are able to pick up so clearly what the universe has to share that it's something that actually is, I don't know, amazing, mesmerizing. I don't know what is the right word for it. I just know that you are able to pick up on the information that the universe shares with you. But there's one thing that is extremely important. Never doubt and second guess yourself. This is one of the most important things, is to never doubt and second guess yourself. And the reason for this is because for the first time it's like the tree is dividing between what is considered logic and what is considered non-logic. The disparity between the numbers and angel. We know that numbers are exact. Angels are things that no one has seen, but majority of people say that they do exist. And this comes that energy again of the scientific and the traditional, the visible truth and the invisible truth. And these two things in the air are pretty much always walking side by side. I have no concerns because I feel that this is a reality that you are well aware of. But you need to be careful because you are tested with frequency between what you know and what you feel. For other people, between what you know and what you don't know is just a question of what you can prove that is right and what can you prove that uh, it is what it is, but you can't explain it physically, but you know that spiritually is right. So what we have in here is don't second guess yourself. If you are someone that foresees the future and you tend to tell this person, look, this is what I felt, and they are like, oh, I don't think so, I don't agree with you because this and this and this, I am good at this and that. No need to argue. Just let them know that it's okay, you're doing your job. In that particular session, you are their healers. You are the person who is foreseeing the future. If they want to see it in a different way, that's okay. The reason they came to you is because they're not able to see what you see. And whatever they are seeing, I'm not saying that is not right, but it feels like it's not being well interpreted. It's like a 6 and a 9. Depending on where you are, one looks like a 9, the other one looks like a 6. The only difference is that you, the powerful one, you know what is the difference. And this is because this 13 and 31 are reflecting each other and telling me exactly the same thing. You are able to see the difference between what it is and what is not. If that wasn't enough, maybe some of you already noticed if you manage to see the numbers, and hopefully my math is not so bad. We have in here 36 and 18. And if I'm not wrong, 18 plus 18, it's 36. It goes back again to the same energy. You being extremely precise when you're able to foresee the future. So it goes back again. Don't allow people to plant in your garden seeds of doubt. You are good, you are excellent, you are amazing, pile number one. There is an energy near of, I don't think it's much about uncovering your strength and your purpose, but it's more about recognizing your strength, recognizing your purpose, recognizing the difference that you came to do in this world. Have no doubt about it. You come with a mission to unite the seen and unseen, but no one can do it like you. You are the only one. And this is why I think we hear with frequency. We might have 10 people doing exactly the same thing, but no one can do it like you in the same way you can't do it like the other people. It could be your voice, it could be your face, it could be your energy, whatever it is, there is something that is unique to you, and it's from you that it has to come for other people to receive it and accept it. And this is a gift that you have, to unite the yin and yang, the dark and the light, the day and night. So pile number 1, finding you where you are right now, the steps that you need to take to begin the process of growing into your journey is about making sure that you block any negative energy that tries to seed in your garden the energy of doubt, the energy of second guessing yourself. And this is because your trust lies in your spirit guides, not what someone else says to you. Is what you say after your guides told you that this is it. This is the way it's going to be. So whatever you want to bring into reality, pile number 1, my advice is co-create with your guides, with your spiritual team. This is the most important thing that you can do. It doesn't mean that you don't need support. Support is available, and the people that are meant to be in there will be in there. Have no doubt about it. You will never be isolated. There will be always someone to help you, to be with you, to share with you, and wanting to be with you. What we are saying is, do not allow the naysayers into your life. Do not allow people that want to discourage you because they don't believe in what they can't see, even though they pretend to see. So there is something in here really interesting. People that preach it, that are preaching, that are able to walk in the spiritual realm, but they can't see anything at all. But because they created a persona, it makes it look like, oh, they know it all. They know nothing at all. They just took some tricks from the spiritual realm, mixed it with the physical realm, put a glass, and they look like a master. But in the end of the day, they are not a master. They are a student, and some of them still in the process of learning the basics. Okay? So please, 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 don't doubt yourself as a way of trusting in others. I'm not saying that you should not trust others at all. What I'm saying is, when someone is making you questioning what you always know, what you always knew, and what you know, ask yourself, is it for your greatest good? Is it for your benefit? If you feel at peace, then that means that there is space for you to improve. Otherwise, it just means it's not meant to be for you, because someone is trying pretty much to throw small sparkling things in front of your eyes to defeat the purpose of you being able to see clearly. So extremely important, the steps you need to take to make sure that you keep yourself in your path to grow, transform, and manifest your life into being and the life of people that you're helping. Don't allow the naysayers in your life, and I won't repeat it anymore. Know that your third eye is well open, and your spiritual gift of clairvoyance, it's deeply awakened, and you're able to open yourself to the spiritual energy in a nice and clear way, because wherever you see, it is the pure light that can exist from the universe. So remember, whatever your guides say to you, they won't say it to someone else, unless they brought a leader or someone in your path that is able to tune in with you and share with you what you can't understand. So there is an exception for every rules. And this means when you're feeling confused, ask for help. But a part of that, just know that for sure you are a clairvoyant. If there is something that you are feeling afraid, my question would be, why are you afraid? What you need to bring balance into your life and deal with it. This is a natural gift, pile number one, okay? There's nothing in here that you'd say that if you were a tarot reader and you came in here, you put your cards on the table, the cards for me would be just like the tools that you're using. The gift is inside you. You don't need to have tools to be able to foresee the future, to see clearly. You can feel it, you can see it, you can sense it clearly. So, tools for you like tarot cards, I don't know, shells, any other things of that allows you to touch it and do a reading, they are just tools. The gift is inside you. So, what I would say to this pioneer, because we are talking about uncovering your strength and purpose so you can grow and prosper, I would say that you might feel afraid of such a power that sometimes make you feel disconnected. So what you need to plant in your garden is the trust that the universe has your back and they will only do what is right for you. But for that, you need to make sure that you keep in tune with yourself and you keep aligned with your truth. And that means for some people, keep believing in Santa, it works for you. Keep believing in angels, it works for you. Keep believing in things that actually are facts as well, but never leave the energy of the spiritual realm from the side. As in, like, whatever fact is in front of you, don't be afraid of mix it with spiritual knowledge. So your strength is the power of clairvoyance. Your weakness is the fear of the power of being connected with your spirit guides. And it's interesting in here because you are connected with your spirit guides, but I think you are afraid of them to reveal themselves to you. And this is why we go back to the beginning of the reading. When I had the cards aside and I said, some people, they clearly have the third eye open, they are able to see. Other people, they don't want to see certain things. They don't mind to feel it, they don't mind to sense it, but they don't want to see clearly because they might be afraid of heavy energy or things that might show up and make them feel afraid. So what I would say is work this energy, okay, and find a way to come to terms with the universe, as in like universe. Let's speak roses, for example. When there is something bad that you want to show me, instead of showing me the scenery itself, vivid, show me, let's say, a black rose that will give me the idea that something is about to die. It doesn't have to be physically, but it just means that there is an end of cycle for something. Show me a red rose, for example, is when you know that there is life, there is opportunity, there is possibilities of changing these things. Show me a white rose when you want to tell me that, let's say, a particular relationship needs peace. So that means that the universe is guiding you to bring peace to that particular relationship. So what we have in here is the symbolism of certain colors and roses, substituting the image of something that you might perceive as being fearful with something that makes you feel more comfortable. And I hope I was able to make sense, okay? Because the reason that we have this in here is that your spirit guides are coming in here to say you're able to see the light. But when it's in the dark, you don't like to tune in just with the dark. You like to see the light because it gives you hope. Hope that no matter how dark it is, you will guide yourself with the stars, with the galaxy, and you will listen to the voice of your soul for you to arrive to your destination. So it's just a choice. There's no reason to feel afraid, there's no reason to worry. It's a negotiation that you are allowed to do with your spirit guides. But one thing is for sure, pile number one, is that there is a lot of energy around you. We cannot deny it. Okay, you might have more than three, four, five, six spirit guides, even if it's one for each culture. Let's say a spirit animal. And let me bring names in here. You have a shamanic energy, you have Reiki energy, you have ancestors' energies, you have the energies of deities, you have the energy of angels, you have the energy of other galaxies, that includes probably Arcturian for certain people, you have the energy of the elementals. So, pretty much, it's just like you are the universe is you, and both of you live in each other because you all come from the same energy, from the same essence, from the same particle. So you are part of the universe. Therefore, you are the universe. So pile number one, look, it's really difficult to go around you because there is a lot going on spiritually. A lot. But this is something that belongs to you. This is part of the power you've been accumulating through the lives that you had. So what you need to know so you can grow and prosper as the steps that you need to take is to believe that the universe has your back, is to believe that your connection to the universe is limitless, is to know that the universe surrounds you with light and protection at all time, without a doubt. I would dare to say, I don't care how many heavy energies that you feel. If you feel it, it's because it's meant to be, it is divine. But the energy of the light is always surrounding you. And it's going to be really difficult for you, pile number one, in the sense of do not expect just being the light. Because when you have the energy of the ancestors surrounding you, we are already talking about, let's put it this way, death. People that came before you, tradition, unknown, the past, things that haven't been revealed completely, but you can feel it all in your heart. Some of them will come as a heavy energy. Why? Because it's an unknown wisdom that lives inside you, but it's trying to awake and break free for your good and for the good of the universe. But you need to be that kind of vessel that feels secure, that there's no reason for you to be afraid. If you are imagining people that have been dead because due to the persecution, due to the hunt to the witches, I don't think it's meant to happen to you. Even if it's already happened, I don't think it's meant to happen to you. And I was almost saying that again, it's not meant to happen to you again, which means probably this was registered in your system at least in 2-3 lives that probably you were burned. Okay, it might not be for the same reasons, but one thing is for sure, it is registered in your DNA. So therefore, sometimes you feel afraid as well, and it's natural. Okay, but what I can say to you, pile number one, your ancestors are with you, your angels are with you, your guides are with you, Gaia is with you, Father Sky is with you, the four elements are with you, the world is with you. So my question would be, who dares to be against you? No one, a part of your own self. So what I would say is, for you to uncover your strength and purpose so you can grow and prosper, don't think on the people that can limit you, because no one can. Only you can do that. And this is because you have a spiritual team that's, it's not an A star. I don't know how many stars they have. So rest assured that you are guided, you are protected, you are loved, and you're being taken care of. So move through your path with love and light. If you are able to tune in with this information that I share with you, take on board the steps of creating a better relationship with your spirit guides, pile number one. I think that there is already someone that needs to reveal themselves, okay? A spirit guide that needs to show themselves exactly with the way they are. And it feels like they are more beautiful than what you think or than what you could imagine. It's an energy of source of light, is an energy of source of peace, it's a happy energy. But you need to be willing to open the door because they will never go against your free will. But what I would say is it would be beneficial for you for this energy to reveal itself, for you to be able to identify your guides and know exactly who you're speaking with. So whenever there is an energy that is distorted, you already know that this is not my guide. This is someone else that is speaking with me, and maybe they are needing my help. But I need to take it to my own guides and know if it's something they will approve, for example. Okay? And you have angels in here twice because pretty much what we have in here is the angels showing itself, but you yourself speaking directly with the angels. So another thing that is coming in here, pile number one, when we look to this trio life of yours, to support you and uncover your strength and purpose, is that one of the strengths that you have is to speak with light beings, energies of light, energy of angels. You can speak with them literally, and you can see them literally as well. You just don't want to. And this is why I invited you to negotiate. See, ask them to show themselves as light, whatever it is. Find your way, something that makes you feel peaceful with yourself, and allow the energy of the universe to surprise you. Because by the time this energy reveals itself, you'll be like, oh my God, why did I took so long? Because for certain people, it might reveal itself as a bird, for example. So whatever it is, pile number one, I would say to you, embrace your power, which is the capacity of speaking with the other side of the veil. Not just with your ancestors, but with whatever is out there, you can do it. Another thing that you master is the energy of fire as well. You are a good manifestator. And good might not be the right word for you. You are a powerful manifestator. You can turn things into being. So work on the fears that you have, on the perception that you have about your spirit guides. Give yourself a chance to get to know them in a different way, not just in the safe way, but in a way that you're able as well to absorb it for your own good. This is not just out of curiosity, this is just a misconception or misperception of the energy surrounding spirit guides. That's what I would say. So the steps that you need to take for you to be able to be a better communicator with your spirit guides would be align yourself with the light and see the truth through the light. Don't allow anyone to plant seeds of fear on you, and know that the universe has your back. If you are able to take at least 2 steps from this whole conversation that we had, you will be able to allow the energy of a specific angel with a specific number to show into your life at any moment, at any time, revealing themselves in a clear and beautiful way. A way that won't make you feel afraid. A way that will make you feel as like a privileged person to be able to be in the presence of such a beautiful light. This is what I can say. And all these things, pile number one, are connected with your own wish of being a wonderful healer. And if it's not a healer, change the name for something else. Whatever you want to become, you want to exceed on it, you want to excel on it, you want to be magnificent. But the only way is this way, by being in tune and in deep connection and relationship with your spirit guides, without fear. Your strengths: clairvoyant, a wonderful manifestator, a precise healer, a powerful source of light that is able to connect that everything that brings hope. What is your purpose? To support others and see in the world in a different way, a way that make them feel connected with the universe, safe and cared for, in the same way you manage to do yourself. This goes back to one thing: this pioneer is a healer. Want it or not, there is something that you are good at, and you need to keep improving yourself inside, getting deeper with your spiritual evolution, so you're able to manifest it in the physical world and support the ones that are needing as well. So the seed of wisdom that you need to be planting in your garden is the connection you have with everything there is, was, and never will be. This is a message for people connected with pile number one. So if you connected with pile number two, welcome to your reading. Pile number two: what steps you need to undertake so you can grow and prosper like a wild spiritual tree as you uncover what your strengths are and purpose. So we have the energy of the lovers, house, hands, loved ones in spirit, music, travel, and coins. So pile number two: what seed of wisdom you need to plant first in order for your tree of life to grow into reality? It comes with the energy of the lovers, relationship. Your life is all about good relationship, and that includes with money as well, by the way. It's not just relationship with people, it's relationship with everything that exists and can exist. This pile is not too much about what happened in the past. It's more about what is available for me in the future. It's all about connections. It's all about love. It's all about compassion. It's all about unite what's broken and can be fixed, by the way. It's not just like something is broke, let's fix it. No. Can it be fixed? Should it be fixed? Then if you manage to tick yes, 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 you will do everything. But if it's something that is meant to stay broken, you won't fix it. But you will support for things and people to go apart and find their own happiness. Because it goes back again to one energy. For you, it's not so much about the past, but it's more about the present and the future. If it's prosperous, if it brings a change, if it makes you happy, then it's for you. If it doesn't make you feel happy, it doesn't open the door for happiness, it doesn't allow you to grow, it doesn't allow you to expand, it's not for you. So I would say that you can be an inconvenient person for people that hate the truth. You can be inconvenient for people that want to lay low and pretend that lie does not exist. People that want to pretend that, let's say, everything is okay, even when your castle is crumbling down. So, what we see in here is that for you to be able to uncover your strength, you need to be truthful to yourself and truthful to others. But more than that, yourself. Be at peace with yourself. It's something that's really important for you to actually uh, keep shining, keep enlightening the world, keep living, keep laughing, keep enjoying. It's all about love what you do what you love, and if it doesn't take both things, it's not meant to be. Easy. It's really easy. You can break up with a relationship of years in a split of a second if it doesn't make you feel fulfilled. You can break up a relationship if it doesn't fulfill your pile number two. Oh, yeah, pile number two, sorry. Because what I see in here is that you are in there for the real deal, to have it all. If you're going to love with small pieces, it's not for you. For you, it's like, I want it all because I can have it all. And I think that the way you see it is the way it should be for all of us. Believing that we are entitled to have it all. There is enough in the universe. We didn't brought it from the belly from our parents. We came into this world. We saw it already in this world. Our parents came to this life. They saw that universe was already providing everything for everyone. What makes us believe that there's not enough? There is enough. It's our selfishness that makes us believe that the world cannot sustain us. But the good thing about the people that came to this file in here, either you always been like this, or you are changing into becoming this person that knows that the universe will pour all the abundance and prosperity into your life. Because this is what you see, this is what you believe, this is what you want, this is what you will receive. The best of both worlds. So if there's any lesson for you to learn and embrace as a way of you um, grow your world into reality, relationships, love. Love is what unites things for you, pretty much. Pile number two, with this energy near, there's not, I don't think there's anything else for me to add in here, apart of the simple fact that if you do not have a partner, I think it's something that's extremely important for you. People that are single and they are feeling happy, this message is not for you. But we have other people that might be single, but what I'm feeling is a partner is extremely important for your life. This is something that your soul wants. It's not at a superficial level. It's something that you desire deep down. And by all means, this is a general reading. It will only resonate for people that are needing to listen to it. If you are someone that feels like you're better to be alone than someone else, that's okay. This message is not for you yet. But one thing is for sure, this pile in here, it feels like for this life in particular, you're not meant to be alone. You are meant to form family. Even if you got divorced, you are meant to form family again. Because if you notice in here, we have a house, two people shaking hands, union. We have in here hands. What do we use hands for? To create. So you need someone to work with, live with, share with. We have loved ones in spirit. It's important for you to have a family because this is what you feel that you need to live to the world. The belief that family is everything. It's not about lying. It's not about pretending that your family is beautiful, I think in here this group has the capacity of forming family with people that are not from your blood. And this is because you believe that family sometimes are the ones that you choose to be in your life, the ones that you get to know in your experience in your life, because they bring you a new perspective, they bring you joy, they bring you prosperity, they bring you what you love, a different way of seeing life, a life that is meant to be beautiful and prosperous. And this is what you're working towards. So, what I would say again, pile number two, it's really important for you to work in your relationships. It's really important for you to have a partner. If it is the right person, then by all means you need them. This doesn't mean that you have to be alone or you can't be alone and you need to be dependent in someone. No. See this as a pillow. I would believe that majority of people will sleep with a pillow. Doesn't matter the size, they might want the pillow in there to make them feel more comfortable. And this is what you want because it makes you feel good. And if it makes you feel good, there's no even more reason for me to keep justifying in here that it is important for you. For the other people, that is not important, is not important. But for pile number one, number two in here, in this particular case, with the energies of the lovers, it's telling me relationships are really important for your growth, for your success, for your life purpose. Another thing that's extremely important for you, pile number two, is that you should not take anything granted in life, okay? Be with ones that you love, uh, love them as much as you can, and the energy of not taking anything for granted is like don't live for another day spending time with your family, with the ones that you love, okay? Make a priority of being with more frequency with people that you really love and care for, and you feel that they bring joy into your life. So, what do you need to plant in your life as an energy to supporting this tree of yours to grow into reality, regardless of what you want to achieve? Healthy relationship, healthy relationships, healthy boundaries with the people that you love. This is important for your well-being. What are the steps that you need to take to make this become a reality? Work in partnership, work with spirit, work with ancestors. And this energy of music is about finding something that you love that makes you vibrate. For certain people, you'll be listening to music, other people will be creating music, other people will be dancing. There is an energy of integrating a hobby because that is part of relationships as well. In the end of the day, isn't it? You get to know different people, you get to be with different people. So music brings life into your world. And more than that, the universe inspires you through music and song. So it's extremely important to you for you to be in lively environments. So for you to be able to have healthy relationships and bring a massive change in your world when it comes to relationship partnerships, and for you to be able to grow in this journey, it's extremely important for you to do what you love, to love what you do, but to be surrounded with things and people that make you feel good. And that includes one thing that keeps repeating itself. If it's already in your life, that's good. If it is not, start planning to add as a hobby something that brings the vibration of music. It can be a dance class, it could be you at your home every day taking 5 minutes to listen to music or simply have music around the house. This will lighten up your spirit and remove the obstacles that you're not able to see and the pain that might be lingering from the relationships that you have, because sometimes not everything is like light and shine, isn't it? There are certain days that we have friction, isn't it? And it makes us feel sad, but you want to release this energy. How do you do it? Not about thinking about it, but about releasing it. How do you do this? By jumping, dancing, moving your body, and releasing the energy. It's like as you shake, the energy disperses, the universe lifts your spirit and brings you joy in return. There's a beautiful energy in here when it comes to pile number one, number two, when it comes to your purpose. It's to be happy actually. Definitely. To be happy and have fun. I think this is your main purpose to be in this life. Having fun with the world, having fun with people that do live in this world in here. Work together, create together, heal together, travel together. This pioneer feel there is a sense of community in here. This is why I keep saying that you need a partner, okay? You feel good surrounded by people that do love you. You like to have people that you can count on because they can do that with you. And I feel that you need this to have people in different places of the world that you can connect with and stay in tune with as a way of transforming your life and transforming their lives. So, considering everything that I've already said, the immediate steps that you need to take to begin the process of growing in your journey, represented by this energy of lovers, is all about partnership. Work to create a healthy relationship with people that you love, with people that you want to be part of your life. That includes family, lovers, friends, work colleagues, everything and anything that represents relationship. It's time for you to tune in with what attracts you more, with the people that you want to stay in your life right now at this particular moment. Another thing that's extremely important for this pioneer is to know that your hands are really good. Your hands are activated to allow you to touch, heal, and create. And this is why you need people, isn't it? Because together you can make a change, not just in your life, but in everyone's lives. Be it because you're going to do it alone, be it because you're going to do it together. But for you, it feels good to have someone that you can celebrate with in the end of the day. But one thing is for sure, if you're not a Reiki healer, you might want to give it a try. You might want to familiarize yourself with Reiki. You might want to familiarize yourself with this energy. It doesn't have to be just Reiki. Sometimes I speak of things that I feel comfortable with and I've done it myself. What I haven't done, for me to recommend it, I would rather say, look, I haven't never done it. I heard about it, but I can't give my opinion based in my experience. But try it if you want. In this particular case, Reiki for me is a question of finding the right person. Once you find the right person, they will support you, they will empower you. And the reason for you to have this energy of Reiki into your life is to use this energy for you to be able to become more creative that you already are, but with the support of the spiritual realm. If you are already a healer and you use Reiki as an energy to heal, I have a feeling that you haven't been using it either wisely, properly, or with frequency. And in here, with frequency would be you know it, but you don't practice. The energy is always running through you anyway. But maybe if you dedicate yourself a tiny bit, it would be really good, because through the energy of Reiki, I feel that your loved ones in spirit are able to heal themselves as well. So another thing that I can say to this pioneer, if you don't want to use Reiki as an energy of selling your services, integrate it as an offer in a healing energy that you offer. This is for people who works with energy. If you don't work with energy, what I would say is use this energy or this technique of Reiki to support you in improving your life and improving your connection with loved ones in spirit. And this, you can call it your ancestors if you want. And I will go back again to the same thing that I said. Through the energy of healing with Reiki and music, you heal yourself, you heal others, including the people that are still in this physical realm. So, my suggestion is, if you're already familiarized with Reiki, ask yourself how to use it wisely, integrate it with more frequency into your life, familiarize with it as a way of it bringing more harmony into your relationships and into your connections. Because this pioneer, when you're happy, you're able to produce, you're able to materialize things in the physical realm. When you're happy, you do make money. It's like you make your dance and it starts raining. But if you're unhappy, whatever you produce, it doesn't come like a lot. It's just normal quantity. So it's important for you to be happy in a healthy relationship. It doesn't mean go out and about, find your partner just now. If you're single, be open to it for whenever it comes in. If that person is not available yet, work on yourself, take yourself on dates, your own self. When this person comes in your life, you will be in a position of receiving a person that is complete and is not broken, because this is something that you have to make sure that you don't want to attract in yourself, into your life, a broken person. And this is because you know that it takes time to heal. It doesn't mean that you don't want to help others to heal. It just means that people need to have the initiative of healing themselves before they ask for help. And healing themselves sometimes just means, I'm needing support. That's all it takes to start and ignite an energy of change. Part number 2. With this energy of travel and coins, that energy is there to give us a glimpse of the possible achievements that are ahead in the future. And what these cards are telling me that your abundance is connected with a relationship. I'm not going to say that you will become complete economically only when this person comes in. But whatever you achieve today, it's going to triplicate, if not more than that. I don't want to use the next numbers after triplicating, and because I don't even know how to say it. But let's translate it in something more simple. Whatever you achieve today, it will come 10 times more when you align yourself with the person of your life. We have a soul that needs to cross your path. And this is why it's like you keep calling your soulmate. Your soulmate hasn't arrived and it needs to arrive. For certain people, it's extremely related with someone that you either going to marry, will be with, or need to get to know. For other people, it might not be a relationship between, let's say, a love relationship. It might be another kind of relationship. But there is, even if it's a minority near, you're calling your soulmate. And when this soulmate comes in, we'll be able to actually support you, heal you, and vice versa. And when this person, I don't know, it's just when this person comes in, it feels like the sky will open completely. It was already open, the sun was shining, but the sun was shy. Let's put it this way. Let's go with degrees. It was probably 20 degrees. Now it will become a nice, healthy 30 degrees with air conditioning. So we have in here a balance. Life will become hotter, but you'll have the air conditioning as well to bring to soften that excess of hot, excess of temperature. So pile number 2, what I can say to you is that as you uncover your truth, as you uncover your strength, as you move forward towards your purpose, you are meant to find the soul partner of your life. Once this person arrives in your life, it feels like there's no turning back. And this is because you value relationship. And no turning back in here means focusing in the future to live the things that you haven't done yet to the fullest. And this is because for you, you feel complete when you have someone that you can share with. You have your friends, you have your family, but it feels like your heart is yearning for someone to be with you. And that person is doing exactly the same thing. So I would say between 2 to 3 years' time, you might find this person if they are not in your life already. But one thing is for sure, this reading is all about uncovering your strength and purpose. But what I can see is what's unfolding. A path where you are creating your future, when you are embracing your path so you can achieve your goals. As you do so, someone will come into your life and they will pretty much add into your life more fun, more prosperity, more work, more abundance, more fun, more of everything that you like and enjoy. And this is because there is an energy that I love to bring on the table, especially when I feel it. Some people are meant to have it all. You are one of them, pile number 2. Without a doubt, you are one of them, a person that is meant to travel, meant to enjoy life and have enough without worrying. And this is because your mission in this life is to have it with a partner that makes you feel complete. I have the feeling that this pile in here, one of the things that you might have asked for this life in here is to live a loving, how can I put it? You did ask to come into this life to experience love in this more pure way. And I think that this is what you're attracting, and this is why it's so important for you to have this person. For people that are already happy in a relationship, what I can say is you might live in the best moment of your life, and you already done most of the things that I'm saying in here. So if that's your case, what I would say is, although you already live the best moments of your life with your partner, don't take things for granted. Go out and about and bring fun to your life again. Don't allow age, time to limit how much fun and joy you guys can have together as a family. Even if family for you just means you and your daughter, you and your son, whatever it is, take the person that is on your side right now. Go travel, have fun, enjoy life. You are creating memories. And this is what we all treasure in the end of the day. The things that we're able to do with people that we love. So your strength relies in the boundaries of your relationship. Your strength is creating memories that will last forever and for generations to come. Because your purpose is to be happy, make other people happy, feel happy. And when I say make other people happy, it doesn't mean that it's your responsibility. What I can see is that your nature, your natural energy is to support people and living the best life that can. So there's nothing else I can say in here apart of saying that pile number 2 is a pile that likes to see people happy. Therefore, they will do to others what they do to their own selves. Open doors to live the best they can in this life. This is the message for people connected to pile number 2. To each one of you that came to this reading, thank you so much for your presence. Looking forward to see you next video. Bye.